My name is Kai Scalarud, founder and CEO of Contrast. Today, we're going to be reacting to some medical memes. Let's jump in. Med school has ruined my life because now I have an unquirked 2x speed. Can't live without it. I mean, kinda. Not much sleep, a lot of work.
My problem, that's just not my problem. My problem, that's just not.
Depending on the day, this is very real. So we do sign out, where you transition care from one team to the next. And the moment you sign out, you are off the hook. If something goes wrong the moment after, the nice thing to do would be to help the oncoming team and go assist them in whatever way you can. But after a 12-hour or 24-hour shift and you're tired, no, it's time to go home. I think this is pretty relatable for non-medical people too. When you don't know something and someone's grilling you with questions, just look at the floor. And then it's uncomfortable for both of you, and then it just like, somehow it works out. But don't make eye contact, absolutely not.
Because this shit is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
I've never understood this. Doctors all the time write these like adjective words to describe their patients in medical documentation, like pleasant or comfortable or other weird adjectives. Comfortable, I guess, makes sense because that's describing like how they look from a pain perspective. But yeah, people do that all the time, and it's just uncomfortable because then what if they're not pleasant and it changes or something? I don't do that. Okay. I don't know all the backstory. I'm pretty sure they were married and then got divorced, and now they have kids together, but they don't co-parent. I don't know all of the social backstory here, so I feel like I'm missing something. But these are diuretics that you use for various purposes, mostly to get fluid off, and they act on the kidneys, the little kidney beans down here. So maybe Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have something to do with that? Not sure. Okay, this one is aptly timed here near the election, but yeah. Doctors are very hypocritical people. We tell patients to do one thing that's good for their health, and then often we do exactly the opposite, like sleep and exercise and eating healthy. We don't have time for that. So very spot on. When non-medical people give medical advice, yeah, this is Dr. Google. Googling things, patients coming in with some crazy thoughts. But with ChatGPT, I will say the amount of actually spot on medical thoughts that patients come in with has definitely improved. Still go to the doctor though. Don't trust ChatGPT blindly. It will lead you astray. Definitely come to the doctor. All right, this one for all of those physiology nerds out there. Potassium, K+, sodium, Na+. There is a transporter across cell membranes, and they have to exchange in opposite directions to get across the cell membrane. So very accurate. And if you don't recognize Dr. House here from the TV show House, and this is Cuddy, all-time classic show. You have to watch it if you haven't already. Yeah, sadly, often in the hospital on Saturdays and Sundays. Not fun, but that's what we signed up for. This hits too close to home. I'm gonna go home and take a nap after this. So yeah, hopefully I can be in one of these three categories very, very soon. Uh-oh, what's about to happen? Something bad's about to happen. Uh-oh. Oh, faceplant, it's coming. Don't faceplant, please don't. Oh, no faceplant? No faceplant. Okay. I was expecting something worse. Dermatology. So in medicine, there's an acronym that people use to describe the happiest specialties that have the best quality of life, work-life balance, and the saying is road to happiness. ROAD is the acronym. It stands for radiology for R, O for ophthalmology or orthopedics, A for anesthesia, and D for dermatology. So yeah, they're chilling. Doctors, so we get imaging, especially on the inpatient, like in the hospital, when patients are staying with us overnight, we get imaging like chest x-rays or other things all the time. And if I had a quarter for every time a doctor has told me, a non-radiologist, I'm not a radiologist, to look at my own images, when I'm not a radiologist and a radiologist reads those same images and radiologists give us their clinical input, I don't fully understand it. That's their job. But I will say, I've learned a lot about reading chest x-rays because I've looked at those images. So if you're one of those med students who's like, why am I wasting my time looking at this? Do it enough and maybe you'll learn a thing or two. So stick with it. Back in med school, depending on the day, when a patient says, no med students, please, I don't want a med student come seeing me, that could be like the best feeling ever, because then the attending doctor, the actual physician, then needs to go in and see the patient while you just get to chill outside. That can be pretty nice. But other times when you're just bored out of your mind with nothing to do because the day's slow or because you haven't seen a patient in 3 or 4 in a row, it does kind of suck being bored. So depends on the day. Oh, Dr. Glaucomfecken. He's the best. All right, let's see. What does he got to say?
Hey, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I had a golden weekend. I got a lot of stuff done.
Golden weekend? What does that mean?
Oh, it just means I had the whole weekend off.
Oh, okay, like a 3-day weekend.
Oh, no, I worked on Friday, but I had Saturday and Sunday off.
So you just had a weekend off.
Yeah, but I had both days off, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, that's just a normal weekend off.
Yeah, but it was a golden weekend, so I got to leave Friday afternoon. I didn't have to come back to work till Monday morning.
And that's exciting to you.
Well, yeah, it's 2 full days off.
So you got a college degree, and then you went to med school for 4 years to get another degree.
Yeah, that's right.
So after years of advanced education and training, you are now at the point where you're just excited to have 2 consecutive days off.
Yes.
No Black Weekend talk. So Golden Weekend, at least where I'm in training, we get 1 Golden Weekend, 1 guaranteed full Saturday and Sunday off a quarter. In every 3 months, we get 1 guaranteed Golden Weekend. Black Weekend, that means you work 7 days straight, full week, and then another 5 days before getting a single day off. So Black Weekend, you work both Saturday and Sunday. We also have 1 of those a quarter, every quarter. So if you average it, I guess we're still sticking with the 6-day working per week. No, pathology, we need pathologists in the world. We, wouldn't be able to diagnose crazy stuff on histopathology, the cellular slides that they look at under a microscope without them. But it is just terrible. I could never do it. Nope. It is way too complicated. It's all a sea of pink and purple. Not for me. This is typically not what we do to adults, but this is exactly what happens when you're putting a needle into a baby. They do not like it one bit, and you have to hold them down. But there are, every once in a while, adults that act that way too, and we literally need to hold them down, just like this is showing. It's It's not fun for anyone involved, including the doctors in the moment. Usually it turns out okay.